Howdy folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into part 4 of the Star Wars Imperial AT-AT vehicle set. This thing is finally put together, and it's very impressive in both size and detail. I'm standing about 3 feet away from this AT-AT set just to get this guy in the shot. It's just very, very impressive. And let me go ahead and do a 360 of this guy just to show you some of the details. Do I think it's worth it? My first impression after putting this guy together, yes. I think it's definitely worth the $100 that's this guy is being sold at the mass retailers. Just the amount of toy, the detail that's gone into like this sculpt here, and all of the neat features on here. I think it's actually well worth picking up. Whether if you had a previous AT-AT or never had one before, look at the detail on the back there. It's very nice. I think it's actually worth picking one up, and if you're a serious fan, maybe two. It's just very, very nice. I really love this thing. And I've never had an AT-AT. Never had any of the previous or the original versions, and maybe I'm just biased, but I think this thing is really, really cool. You can see transparent windows there. It's very nice on here. To get a size comparison of this guy, I don't have the previous, like I said, previous versions of the AT-AT, so I can't bring that out to show you a size comparison between the two versions, but I think the original one stands to about that tall. I just based on what I've seen on some pictures. I do have an AT-AT, my Munchkin number 2's AT there, the Galactic Heroes version, and you can see it's pretty big. But for more of the Star Wars, I do have, I did get this guy, the AT-AT Commander. And let me just line him up here. And I'll do a peek into that guy pretty soon, but you can see how tall this is compared to the figure down below right there. And I do have another Star Wars vehicle, and that's the AT-ST here. I guess you can get a size comparison of that compared to the AT-AT. It's very, very nice. Very large. So, just to go over some of the features on this thing. I forgot to mention in the previous video, but the batteries go underneath here, and there's also a power switch underneath as well. Let's see where to start. The legs here are posable on. There's a joint here, and joint over here as well. And these are on ratchets, all 3 of them, one for each leg. And for those die-hard Star Wars fans, I don't know if I have the legs positioned correctly when it's walking. They look cool to me, so whether that's the proper positioning in this pose, I don't know. But let's go over the head real quick. And you can open it here, and you can reveal the contents. It's very, very nice. And I have the driver that came included. You can see some of the details on that. It's very neat. And I get a shot here if I can. There are the controls for the driver. And you can see here there are pegs on the floor there where you can put the AT-AT Commander on there. There's more pegs in the backs. They say you can put up to 6 figures in this cockpit here. You have 2 of the drivers, 2 behind the seats, and 2 behind the screen, if possible. So, but I think that would be a very tight fit. I don't know. I don't have that many figures opened up to cram them in there. So, and there's a electronic feature here. There's a button. If you push this,
target maximum firepower,
and you can It's pretty loud.
The shield will be down in moments. You may start your landing.
And that's cool. There's a light up display on there.
Don't let Skywalker escape.
And you can see this hatch here. I guess that goes into the body of the AT-AT, but it's just sculpted on there. That's very, very cool. I really like that. That's the cockpit. You got these. You got these. Okay. You got these cannons here. The spring-loaded firing cannons. You could just push this, and it'll fire a missile there. And I just lost the missile. And you can see here the front cannons. And underneath, there's pullback switches here, right here, and that just activates the cannons. You can see the lasers. It's very, very nice. And over here, the cannons also rotate as well. So, and this head is posable through this handle here. I'm not too fond of these two here. These are made of like rubberized plastic, so mine is already kind of warping on here. But basically, just release this notch. You're supposed to hold. Okay, it's a lot of sound effects. You just release that, and you can rotate these. These are like laser cannons. It's kind of neat. I don't think this was in any of the movies. I don't remember seeing this, but this is basically the handle, and you just get a grip and you can twist the head. It's pretty neat, and you can also lift it by pulling back on it. Very, very nice. They say that before you release the handle, you want to support the head on the bottom before releasing the handle on there, to make it easier, not to provide too much stress on the head on there. And I'm at 7 minutes, so let's go ahead and break this into another part, and we'll get into the rest of the features of this AT-AT. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.